Allegations against the coach go back years before he was fired. This evening, some are wondering what Quinnipiac knew and when. News 8's Jackie Slater joins us live from News 8 Control with the details on this story. Jackie.
And right now, Seeley has lawsuits against Quinnipiac University and the parent of one of his former players. In those court cases, surveys from his former players have come to light. Those surveys paint a vivid picture of the coach.
Go grab your razor blades, expletives directed at players, taking a slap shot at a player's head during practice. These are some of the allegations that Quinnipiac University women's ice hockey players make against their former coach, Seeley. Court filings earlier this month include anonymous surveys from his players that were administered by the university.
Inside, those student surveys date back to 2010, and student athletes, they were reporting, saying things about Seeley's coaching styles.
These Quinnipiac journalism students, Andrew Badillo and Aya Galal, have been reporting on the former coach's lawsuit for the student television station Q30.
Alleged verbal and physical abuse. There were instances where he would tell players to slit their wrists if they weren't playing up to par in his eyes. He would also make pointed threats towards individual players in front of the entire team.
Seeley was fired in 2015, accused of grabbing a player by the jersey at a Harvard tournament game. The court filing shows that university officials had a meeting with players after that game to ask them about Seeley. Assistant Athletic Director Tracy Flynn said she asked the players in that meeting, quoting, "Why did you not tell us in previous years in the anonymous team surveys that this was going on?" But the anonymous surveys show that the players did tell the school. Surveys from 5 years earlier have complaints about Seeley's treatment of them. One player said she was experiencing emotional distress. Another called the coach, quote, "a crazy man."
Strong allegations. He's still coaching. And finally, it took the Harvard game for him to be fired.
The student journalists Badillo and Galal say they'd like some answers.
We've heard no word from the university. No comment is what we've been getting from the school.
Seeley is suing Quinnipiac University, accusing them of breaking his contract. The university says it doesn't comment on pending legal matters. Former athletic director Jack McDonald also told us he would not comment. Seeley's lawyer says they deny allegations in the surveys. As for the student journalists who broke this story, they plan to keep asking questions.
There are a lot of people who are affected and influenced by this, and it's only fair to the athletes who have gone through this that we report on this.
One of the questions they want answered: how much did the university really know about previous allegations of abuse? And if they did, was winning more important to them than the safety and well-being of their own students? Again, the university has declined to comment at this time. Live in News 8 Control, Jackie Slater, News 8.